they say all good things must come to an end, and that means our summer in Alaska is over.
Can you believe that?
No, I feel like this is our last day in Alaska.
It's time to get the van ready to ship with TOTE Maritime. Then we're moving into our new home for the week. That's right, it's a rental car. Will we be able to make the switch from van life to car life?
Life isn't just sunshine and lollipops.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Definitely, I don't know, struggling mentally a little bit. Did we fail car life?
You're gonna have to stay tuned to find out. Now hit that notification bell so you never miss an F&A adventure.
We have to be at TOTE by 2:30 this afternoon. For your ride back, you have to schedule your drop-off time. We are still in Girdwood. We took showers this morning at the laundromat, and now we're just getting the house ready, getting packed, emptying the garbage, emptying the gray tanks. Frank's gonna disconnect the batteries. Actually disconnect the batteries this time because we forgot last time and it was a big mess. We gotta eat, we've gotta get all the way to Anchorage. We got a bunch of stuff to do. Paco's bag, our knapsacks, we've got our duffel that we're gonna check. I'm gonna pack these shoes somewhere. We gotta deal with the camera stuff. Frank's putting the bed away.
Paco's bed, laundry basket. Table time.
Paco, how do you feel about all this change and move? Not very excited, huh?
Oh, you're nervous, huh?
The fridge is off. We should have done that last night so that the condensation could go and then we could clean the condensation. We'll see how much actually happens before we get on the boat. But for the last 2 days, we've been eating through this chili. This is the last of it. After this, the fridge is basically empty.
Alex filling up the water back here.
It's very leaky.
Very leaky, right?
Mosquito.
You got him? Get him.
I don't like it back here.
And while Alex does that, I'm gonna get underneath here and I'm gonna disconnect the 12 volt stuff. And then I'm gonna leave the 120 going until we get close. And then I'll just flip the switch, the breaker, and we'll have no more 120 running.
And you're gonna kill the solar too.
Oh yeah, the solar's right here. This is all I gotta do for that. Done.
For us, it's much more complicated than just flipping one switch. We gotta disconnect the 12 volt, we gotta disconnect the 120, and then we gotta disconnect the solar. Yeah. And that's why we forgot last time, because we were in a run. Will it still work? You can still charge the battery bank? Interesting. Well, just don't forget to disconnect it or else we'll have what happened yesterday when the front battery was dead. We have about an hour and a bit drive to get to TOTE in Anchorage. I think we have plenty of time because our appointment's not until 2:30, so ready to roll. I can't believe we're leaving Alaska.
I know, it's surreal.
It feels very strange that like today is our last day in Alaska.
Yeah, it's really sad.
We're definitely gonna miss it. We're definitely gonna be back.
Yeah, all the incredible people that we've got to meet here, we are so thankful for all you guys. I mean, whether you've taken us on an excursion or just extended gratitude of being nice, like, you know, said hello. We are so thankful for all you out here, and we can't wait to come back and see you all again.
It's not goodbye, it's see you soon.
Yeah. We officially made it to TOTE. It is time to say goodbye to Olive. I gotta disconnect the propane and then we're good to go.
Don't light anything.
Well, just letting the air out. Okay, we're fully disconnected now.
Before we go and check in, we're gonna just make sure that all of our bags are packed, that everything is perfect for the airport, and then we should be good to go.
Security check done. Now on to TOTE. Vehicle pickup, drop off.
That's us.
This is where we're going. This is how we're doing. Gonna drop the van off at.
Oh look, I like that. Super easy peasy. We got some sweet new TOTE hats to go with my other TOTE hat collection. It's growing very big. I love it.
They're dope looking too.
Yeah.
Look at these things.
Yeah. So we're gonna just bring our car around. They're gonna do an inspection. They check on the way out any scratches, dings, anything like that that you're coming in with, because they check it again afterwards to make sure that they didn't add anything.
If something did happen while I was on the boat, they would definitely take care of it and make sure that you gain the value back for what has happened.
Yeah,
So yeah, we'll be here for the inspection just so we could see everything, make sure it's all good. They'll see everything. We know that we're on the same page. I don't think it will though, because TOTE has taken the best care of us so far. The biggest issue with having to drop off the van and not be in it is because it's your home. Like everything you have, everything you own is inside that van.
We're used to the luxury of just being able to like have everything that
Right
we
there.
want all the time.
All the time. The flight is so late at night that now we have to wait 10 hours at least before we can even get on our flight, let alone normally they don't allow you to check in till like 3 hours before.
It's not an issue, it's an adventure.
Paco, in your pack. In your pack.
Good boy.
Good job, buddy.
Sit.
Stay. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Alex, are you excited about going to this?
I'm so pumped. Their tables are actually dry because they have these big old like umbrellas. And we ordered so much food. It's gonna be really good.
If you're in Anchorage, you have to get ASINS.
Didn't anybody tell him not to speak with his mouth full?
Oh,
It's like too good. I gotta get in here too.
Paco is licking Alex.
Push it. Hurry up. Push it.
We are here way too early, so we can't actually check our bags in or go through the gate until 4 hours before the flight. So that means we have another 3 hours before we're able to even go through the gate.
The energy a little different when the blessings accrue. Hey, who you talking to? Just know I ain't no regular fool. Could be anything in the world, but I can never be you because I stand tall like I'm on my tiptoes. Baby, you think a little too small. I got
The last fish and chips while we're here in Alaska, and we came to Humpty's.
I keep saying Humpty's, but I think it's just Humpies.
Well, Humpty's.
A bunch of you were telling us that we had to come here, so we did. And it's very good. So thank you.
with my kinfolk daily, and I'm the type of that might change my number on you. Yeah, that's how you react when people took a slumber on you. Pretty brown skin, baby, I can see the summer on you.
Oh, this is weird. Oh. Where do the dogs go? Oh, pet relief pads?
Oh, okay, so you put the pad out.
Oh my god.
Pee-pee pad.
Peepees.
Do the pee-pees.
Do a stretch.
Like, maybe if I put it on the wall, it'll like... Come on, do pee-pee.
Oh, he has to go.
Oh, yes. Good boy.
I do not think that there's... Oh, it does smell like peanut.
Yeah.
I do not think there's a chance that Paco is going to wee on that pad.
He's like, I don't know what you want from me.
He's
Maybe
never-
we take one with us in case he starts peeing on something that he shouldn't.
And just shove it underneath?
Yeah.
Okay. Scoop it
I'm not
up.
taking that one. That was gross.
Okay, so let's throw it out.
Okay, Frank, go ahead and throw it out.
Okay, here you go. Come on, right here. Good boy. Lay down. He's doing so good. Now let's just see how he does on the plane in the bag the whole time. You know he's gonna want to sleep on our laps, but he's not gonna be able to. What? Who is this guy? So I come over here to cut close. This is my spot whenever I come here to Bremerton. Love coming here. Guy always cleans me up real nice. Like, but look at this baby face. How many years younger do I look?
Many.
Many years?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Hey, how you doing?
You will notice that this is not our normal setting.
No. Found a rent-a-car for the whole week for $400. That way we don't have to rent a hotel and a car and do everything. And this was still about $400.
if you can't tell, we're a little bit delirious at this particular moment in time. Our flight last night didn't leave Anchorage until almost 2 in the morning, and then Paco did not sleep a wink on that flight. So neither did we, which means that we arrived, we picked up our rental car, we drove directly to a Walmart, slept for like 2 hours, super uncomfortably, because as it turns out, you can't just flip the seats down and have a perfectly flat surface. It takes a little bit of finagling. We spent all day running errands to get this set up to somewhere that it could be comfortable for the week.
Did you hear that?
No.
Set up, just set up, set up, set up, just set up, set up, set up, just set up, set up.
I'm still wearing my makeup from yesterday.
Yeah, me too.
Like, how ridiculous are we right now? We are heading to a free campground provided by Washington State. Okay, well, don't do that again.
I had to.
But, like, save the rental car, okay?
I did. That's why I hit the brakes.
Okay, good, thank you.
We made it without falling asleep at the wheel.
We still have another 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
We were here last summer, and it's amazing to be here again because I feel like it feels very familiar, like just the trees and the mountains. It's really beautiful. You still have your stinky socks on? Oh my god, Frank, they're the worst.
Woo!
I think the laundry goes in that bag down there. Under the bag. There's like a bag in a bag.
I just put them down there.
You just drop them?
Yep,
There's
they're
clean
down.
clothes down there.
Well, they're on top of the clean clothes again.
Oh my god, I can smell them. They stink.
It smells like
so
popcorn.
bad. 2 more jobs for tonight. First, we're gonna pump up these 2 sleeping mats. Hopefully they help add to the cushiness. And then I actually bought this fabric from the thrift store today, and I'm hoping that I can string this up all around as curtains.
We gotta figure out something to poke holes in it.
No, that's why I bought this string to kind of, we never got scissors.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna have to use that one random knife we bought. That was so much work.
So much work.
All right, but we're set up for the night. It actually feels pretty comfy.
Yeah, the air is starting to come through the windows a little bit,
I hope
which is
so.
nice.
I'm hot.
I guess the biggest difference is like you kind of have to have bug nets up. Oh, that fell again. You kind of have to have bug nets up in order to stop any bugs from coming in through the windows. Hopefully we don't have that issue tonight. We cracked them slightly so we get some airflow coming in through here. That way we don't just like breathe and suffocate ourselves inside here.
Yeah.
It is cool out tonight, so we have nothing to worry about.
This
Just
side
stretching
we don't
home.
have to worry about so much because that's the side on the campground.
Yep.
This GoPro is 1,000 degrees. So
Shut it off. It's about to die.
yeah. All right, guys.
Good night, guys. We'll
We'll
see you in the morning.
We slept for like 12 hours at least. We've got a full basket here of fresh veggies. Bound for Nowhere gave me this idea, and it's actually super sweet. Got this kind of like basket for washing. We got a spoon, 2 forks. I really want to wash my face because, as it turns out, I have a pimple on my upper lip, which is a really strange thing. I blame those wipes I used last night.
This life kind of does. It makes you understand the simple things in life. It makes you appreciate the simple things in life. And you got to work harder for things when you're doing stuff. Because imagine in a house, you'd be able to just turn on your faucet and bam, there's water.
And just let it run the whole time.
Yeah, and let it run as much as you want.
You don't need your boyfriend to turn it on and off for you.
Right. Be smart about how much you actually have, because we're using it for food, we're using it for drinking, we're using it for cleaning, we're using it for all the different things. So it just makes you appreciate things a lot more, in my humble opinion.
Come down, sunbird on high. Behind dark feathers lie your crystal eyes, and I want to see your smile. Come down, sunbird on high. Yes, I'm as scared.
So yesterday, one of our stops was to St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. We bought the pot, the cutlery,
The cups.
so the basket, anything that we knew. I mean, we didn't have any of this cooking stuff, and like, where else are we gonna get it? So rather than buying something brand new, we went to the thrift store and bought it there.
This is a nice little cooktop too.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's compact. It has it to where you could use butane or you could use propane.
We bought the cooktop off Amazon before we arrived in Seattle. We had it shipped to a friend's house because we kind of wanted an extra cooktop just for the van so that we could cook inside and outside. So this is a purchase that will last a long time. We also forgot to buy spoons.
Yeah, we didn't think. Since we're not half brain dead today, we'll think about all the things that we need and we'll actually make the right choices today.
We're gonna go to Port Angeles, which is the biggest town in Olympic National by far. And we'll definitely be able to find everything that we need there. And then we'll head to our next free campsite.
Campsite is cleaned up and looking good as new.
Look at the bag, it's so full.
Oh man, it is a mess back there.
Yeah, so hopefully today we're gonna get the couple extra things we need. We're gonna organize this perfectly. And then we're gonna be able to enjoy it even more.
So far, car life has been everything we've dreamed it to be.
I don't mind it at all.
In other words, I've never dreamed about it. Nah, honestly, it's been good. It gives you a place to sleep at night, a nice safe spot, which has been wonderful. And we're out of the elements for sure.
I know a girl, her name is Bird, and I am hers. It's been so long, but still I can show her love.
Our biggest challenge so far has been keeping things charged. So we just spent the last couple hours at this coffee shop, plugging in our laptops, doing a bunch of work, plugging in our phones, plugging in our chargers, plugging in everything.
Which is a coffee shop that we were at when we had Lolo.
Yeah, we came here last time that we did the Olympic National.
And surprisingly enough, we had the same barista.
And she remembered us. Yeah. So it was just as good and a really great place to spend the afternoon. So now we're gonna go buy the couple of things that we realized that we forgot this morning while we were cooking, and then find another free campsite.
Oh, you got your needs, you got your things.
Last summer we had multiple people tell us that we had to come to Frugal's for a burger. We drove by, we saw the line was crazy long, and we were like, let's get in that.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this. It's another reason to get food because we don't really want to cook too, especially getting to the spot fairly late once again. So yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be a good burger.
With a Mr. Pibb. We got a garden burger, no mayo, extra pickles.
You excited, buddy?
He's like, it's not a chicken nugget. Nice.
Good choice, guys. Thank you so much for shouting this place out and telling us to go.
If you guys have any favorite spots that you want us to visit while we travel, let us know in the comments below or send us a DM on Instagram. On the way here, I was actually kind of worried because there's only 6 camp spots and it's a little bit later in the day. I was worried that they would all be full and we'd have to find somewhere else. Guess what?
It's completely empty. Every spot is open and available. Take the middle one, spot 3.
Spot 3, okay.
And the reason why is because there's a big old stump next to it, and I think it looks cool.
Everybody loves a good stump.
Yeah, I mean, just ask Matt.
Hashtag stump life.
All right, it's time to put a tent together. I think the last time I put a tent together, I think I was about 9 years old. Been a while. I'm 32. I don't know if this is gonna be a good spot for a tent, cause yeah, ow! Damn, that hurt. That's straight up a rock right there. What are the problems that we have here? Why do we need to set so many things up?
When we first got in this van, we were like, okay, it'll be no problem. We'll just pop the seats down and we'll start sleeping on it. It'll be great. Here's the big issue. Is huge lip. So there's like full inches here. So if you go to lay down, like half your body is up and half your body. This is very uncomfortable. Ow! But for that particular solution, we grabbed the biggest, heaviest, bulkiest bedding that we could find, which happened to be 2 really old sleeping bags. Okay, now this is basically the bed. We have blankets to go on top.
When you said now, I thought it was, now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, so I'm living in a car, it looks like right there. Paco's already feeling pretty good in there.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Oh, that's very nice.
That feels way better than before. My hip isn't digging into the ground.
Yeah.
I barely feel the crease now.
That's it. We're ready for bed in our rental car compact SUV.
Wait, you're not ready. Stay there. Hello for my girl. Hello for my dog.
That's Paco.
Was it Paco? Oh, hi Paco.
Hi. We found you.
Hello, buddy.
Hi.
Nice, it stayed up.
Perfect. We got our bed. We got our window covers. We're ready to go to sleep. Well, actually, first we got to do all our nighttime routine, which is going to happen outside of the van.
What do you think?
Night 2. It's definitely more comfortable tonight.
Yeah, it's more comfortable, but it's definitely already getting a little bit cool in here. Where last night was a little bit warm. So we're definitely going to need the blankets tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point we might have to turn on the car and use the heat. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, at least that's an option. Tomorrow night will be even better because we won't have to remake the whole bed and we won't have to do the window curtains all over again.
Yes. It will make it a lot easier and more efficient. I could see how you could do this solo. It's much harder with 2 people.
Yeah.
Car life.
Yeah.
Night 2, car life. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 right now. It'll probably get
Frank's
better.
Struggling.
The reason why I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 is because of the beautiful scenery that we still get to have.
I mean, the whole day was fine. We just kind of, well, we spent a lot of time at the shop. The daytime's pretty normal in terms of van life, but the nighttime is definitely very different.
Yeah. We had some struggles today. Life isn't just fucking sunshine and lollipops.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Definitely, I don't know, struggling mentally a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that has to do with the car or just like generally stressed out.
I'm sure that like not having the van isn't helping us, you know?
Yeah, I feel like having like a house or like our house in the van definitely makes me feel more grounded.
It's so
Not
funny.
that I don't have bad days in the van, but
I also like the aspect of like when you look up, you could tell this is a car. You know what I mean? When you look around you, you don't feel like it's homey like in the van.
right,
And I'm not hating by any means. This is what I'm used to.
right.
You know, I'm used to the van. So that's why I feel so comfortable in it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe by the end of the week you'll be like, oh, this car is amazing. We need to get it. We need to go smaller.
I might say that about the fuel economy. I personally also know that for me, not being able to like sit up fully and not being able to stand fully are like kind of big game changers, and that sort of kills it for me.
Just because of your back injury.
Yeah, my back injury just makes it like almost impossible for me to be able to do this for a long extended period of time. All right, good night, guys.
Good night.
We'll see you in the morning.
It's time to get out of bed.
But no, Mama, I don't want to. I want to lay in these comfy blankies. I'll lay with the papa.
So I'll do everything?
Not everything. Like, I'll drive.
Last night as we were falling asleep, I had this whole panic about that we were gonna suffocate to death inside of the car. And I couldn't Google it because we have no service out here. So I forced Frank to crack the window open just in case.
I try to explain to Alex that a lot of people sleep in their cars in the middle of the winter and like nobody dies from that.
But they might have a window cracked.
No, they don't.
You never know.
And the thing is that also cars have these beep holes in the bottom that are like open holes that allow water to get out. So that means that air could come through those, as well as the doors aren't actually fully sealed. Air gets through the doors as well. Like if you were to drive into a puddle, the water would come into the car.
No.
Oh, yes.
That's never happened to me before.
If you drove into a puddle deep enough that was at the door level, the water would come into your car.
But so like in movies when the car plunges into the river and it fills up with water, you're saying the air comes through the same way.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just tell me that last night?
Oh, geez. You didn't get it.
Moral of the story is we didn't die. Good morning. As soon as we got set up, ready to enjoy our morning beverages, it's starting to rain.
So I guess that means on to the next spot, or we could hang out here and wait for the rain to pass by, but that means we got to kind of get everything into the car. That way we could at least sit inside in the front seats comfortably.
This is the big difference between van life and car life. In van life, when it rains, you just sit inside your van and it's no big deal. In car life, when it rains, you can't really hang.
Like
a tarp tent.
Like a tarp. Then you could like extend off the back of the rig and have some chairs. But once again, we don't have any chairs with us.
We're gonna head to the camping spot that we stayed at last year. And it was very nice.
It was very beautiful. We're gonna go see if it's available.
Okay.
Hopefully there's nobody there. So sad right now.
Somebody really fucked this place up. Man, this is the spot that Todd gave us. And Todd gave it to us and he was like, don't tell anybody. And we were like, don't worry, we won't.
We won't.
Look at this.
And then this is what we see. This is what gets shit shut down. Like, I want you guys to understand. This is the disgustingness that people leave behind. Paco, leave it.
Leave it.
So you got like kids wrappers. These look like they're brand new too. Like Capri Sun. Hey, look at this. Look at this whole area over here. Cigarettes, Capri Sun, and these treats are everywhere. Rice Krispie treats everywhere.
Yo, they literally bought a Costco-sized
bag of garbage.
Oh my god, it's even in the freaking
Look at this.
river.
Oh my god.
This is horrible. Like, why would anybody do this?
There's a pallet that they must have been burning. Wipes down here. Having a fire right now. And there's a huge burn ban. Like, there's a water bottle here. There's a Sprite there. We got a chair in the water here. Another 2 water bottles over there. It's ridiculous. This makes humans look so bad, honestly. Woo! What? Come on, Pac. Come. I don't know what to do with people. Look at this. All trash underneath here. Somebody was fucking wiping their ass and not cleaning up after themselves. Alex is pulling stuff out of the water right now. This is just sad. Look, people's shit. Literally, there's a pile of shit in there. Wherever you guys are from, please fucking clean up after yourself. Keep a good name for yourself and for the others that come out and enjoy these spots. This is so uncalled for, and it's horrible to see it, to be honest with you.
It's so sad. Like, why would people do this to such beautiful places? We have such good memories of like swimming in the swimming hole and just like, we camped out here for like a week last time we were here. And we just relaxed, we unplugged, we had such a beautiful time here, and now it's ruined.
Please, please, please clean up after yourselves, people, please. I know it's not you guys that are watching this necessarily, but if it is you and you are watching this, clean up after yourself, stop being an animal. We're meant to keep these places beautiful.
Don't give animals a bad name.
That's true.
Animals would never do this to a spot. Animals
Well, they
just
wouldn't
do
have
their business. They don't freaking eat 100 Rice Krispie treats and then leave all the garbage everywhere. Like, Paco, we
Just
never
sad.
do this.
Just sad.
We have the picture from this bridge, from the bridge picture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
This is what we find. That is sketchy. They're lucky the trees caught them.
Yeah. It's just really depressing that people do this to like our free national land. Like this is all of ours. And a couple of people are just kind of ruining it for everybody.
I'm just saddened by it all.
We're gonna go to another one of these free campsites that are all over Olympic National, which is really sweet. And hopefully it's not too horrible. We can hang out a little bit. We just got to this campsite. Someone just shot a gun, I think that was.
Yeah, it said no shooting guns around the campsite.
Oh, well, someone's breaking the rules. It's a really big campsite. All of the sites are really big. A bunch of them are actually in use. So this is the busiest one that we've seen yet, which is cool. I think Frank and I are both in a little bit of a funk. It's been rainy. It's been gloomy. We had some bad news today.
Living in a car.
That too.
Another thing that happened, the water dumped on the bed.
Oh yeah, our bed is soaking wet. So
Good thing we have a tent.
we're gonna do some kind of weird stand up, don't touch the ground workout for 45 minutes.
Exotique, pas logique, érotique, fantastique, une passion physique.
All right, it's time to set up the tent. It is not going so good so far. We're like, oh, this will be easy. Just like jam the poles in. No. I think we are mastering the tent.
Oh, we're doing great, babe.
We are professional tenters. As it turns out, after reading the instructions, we just missed step one, which is securing the corners first before we did everything else.
That makes sense.
So we need to take everything down and then restart. I think we're ready to erect our tent. Maybe.
We'll lift this one up together.
Did you get it? Wow, you're gonna have to get all four. Nice. Whoa! The whole thing just went, I'm alive. My God, we put up a tent.
Someone. Can you hold this right here so I can get this one?
Oh, sure, I'd love to help.
Alright. Tent is partially erect.
We definitely need the rain guard. It's been raining all day. It's supposed to rain more tonight, so hopefully the rain guard works. Tent is up. It wasn't actually that hard. We just had to actually read the instructions. Now we're gonna move our bed from the car to the tent.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to clean this super wet table off.
I wouldn't go too crazy.
I know, it's pretty futile, but like it would be nice to just put some stuff out.
You're gonna have like 800 paper towels gone in a matter of seconds. Yeah, that's a better idea. Nice.
All right, so for dinner tonight, we're gonna take the soup. I'm gonna put some veggies in the pot first and cook them down and then add the soup on top.
It's getting dark out here, baby.
Yeah, the soup is actually pretty good. I have a garbage bag for a seat.
I'm definitely not sitting down here because this is that wet.
It's not wet with the garbage bag.
That wet. Night number 3. Tonight we're sleeping in a tent.
How's your legs feel?
My legs feel nice. I can actually. I'm not hitting anything. My head has room. My feet have room. This is possibly going to be the best sleep I have since we've been out of the van.
My only worry is that it might get very cold tonight.
We have each other to cuddle.
Yeah, but you won't even let me put my ice cube feet on
Not
you.
yet. Let me get warm first.
10 minutes, I can put my cube feet on your back.
I'm not warm yet. Let me get warm
I
first.
said 10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's too quick.
Oh my god.
It's too fast. What are you doing, boy? He's a crazy little boy.
Paco's digging it. All right, good night.
Love you.
Love you too.
Good night, guys. We love you too. Well, that was the best sleep so far.
I didn't mind the car,
But
this was nice. It was cold at first, but then I woke up in like a full sweat at one point. I was like, wow, I'm hot.
yeah, it gets warm underneath those blankets.
Yeah.
Like you could feel the fresh air outside. Like the nose was a little tiny bit cold, but inside the blankets, it was hella warm.
And it kind of rained all night, so you could like hear it on the roof, which
Yeah,
was
it was
nice.
really peaceful.
Yeah.
But now it's time to get up, make some teas and some coffee, and then we're gonna hang out here all day. Today's gonna be kind of like a relaxed work day. That way we're ready.
Work day. We don't even have anything to plug our computers in.
Yeah, but we're gonna work on them until they're dead.
We can work for like one cycle, and then that's it.
That's it. One cycle and we're done. I was just noticing these little pouches on the side here.
Oh yeah.
There's little pockets to put stuff in, I think.
This Gonex tent is lovely. What? You want the blueberries?
Yes.
I don't have any more. They're all gone.
Paco, you should wipe your chin off. You got something hanging from it.
Really? Aww, you're funny.
She's
Wow,
waiting
it's really
for
pretty over here.
hummingbirds to fly by, sitting peacefully in the morning light.
The water sounds so peaceful. It's just like lapping nice and slow. It's not in a rush to get anywhere. It doesn't sound like it's just enjoying its time. It feels weird saying it like that, but it sounds right too. What do you
It
think?
sounds like what we should be doing with our day.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. I'm gonna read my romance novel.
We're gonna finish as much work as we can at some point in
Yeah,
time.
get cozy. It's not gonna be very warm today, so we'll just kind of hang out.
And for me, I have a dead phone, so if I want to charge that to get some like movies or whatever to watch, but maybe I'll break out some cards and maybe me and Alex will play some rummy. How's that sound? All right, time to get on with the day.
Welcome to our Gonex tent tour.
This is our tent. Paco always walks in with his dirty ass feet though.
So that's why we have these beautiful paw prints.
It comes with the tent.
I have this wonderful bed set up. Over here is some of our stuff.
Hi, buddy. Thank you for the
This
kisses.
tent is actually huge.
It is. It's like it's definitely a 4-person tent.
Yeah.
We got a window.
Nice. Until the sun comes out and warms up, we're gonna be in here.
We'll close this window. That window's good though.
Having one stinky guy and one stinky dog nestled up to a young lady is probably not that exciting.
I mean,
I just called you and you're just like, yeah, we're chilling in a tent. You know, camping's all fun, but when you're living full life in a van on the road, the tent experience is already come and gone.
Oh, hell yeah.
oh, I mean,
We're called van lifers. We don't want to be called tent lifers. That sucks.
Oh my god.
yo, man. So Bart just reached out and told us he got us a hotel till Monday.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I've already got it booked and reserved. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna text you guys the address.
Well, we appreciate it very, very much, man. Like, to get a call like this is, I don't know, man. We're just so thankful.
I'm really excited to take a shower.
Me too.
Thank you so much, Bart. That's really, really awesome of you. We're gonna go stay at this random hotel that Bart has found for us.
Yeah, this was not expected at all. It's just kind of wild that there's people out there willing to help us out. And like you said over the phone, being a van lifer, you want to be in a van. You don't necessarily want to be in a tent. And as much as this was a good experience and we were starting to get used to it, I think Alex and I are ready for that hotel room, and we're ready for the van to get here.
Feeling super blessed.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much for everybody out there that supports us. We appreciate it so much.
Did we fail car life?
We failed car life. Yeah.
Car life is hard.
Car life is not easy for anybody out there who is living
car life.
Gosh. Like van life, car life style.
I have like so much props for you.
You are awesome. And you deserve all the respect and kudos.
I feel like we've just been so depressed this week too.
Yeah, it's been a rough week for us.
Yeah, I feel like we've been like arguing and stuff, and just like it hasn't been super fun.
No, we've definitely been at each other way more than usual.
Yeah. Well, now let's see how easy it is to pack up this Gonex tent.
Well, we're about to Gonex over to a hotel room.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine when I feel it today. But when it's cold in the dead of winter, remember that snow melts away.
Super easy.
Snap her up.
Thank you so much, Gonex. We would have gone freaking crazy if it hadn't been for you.
Honestly, the tent really helped make an extension out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
It gave us another space to really sit inside, feel really comfortable. It was a bit much bigger space and allowed us to sit up straight.
And like lay out. And it protected us from the rain, which was really nice.
If we had some chairs, it would have been perfect.
So now we are gonna head over to this magical mystery hotel. I'm super grateful. We've had some time away from car life. We've had showers. We've had a good night's sleep.
And it's felt amazing, to be honest with you. It's exactly what we needed. I gotta say, I don't think car life is for us.
The main downfalls that we had going into this week was that we were still trying to be digital nomads and like live our lives like normal. So things like running out of power and having to sit at a coffee shop all day, rather than just being like, we're just gonna go totally off grid
and go camping somewhere, then it might have felt like a better experience for us. Because we tried to continue our life without having all the necessities that we absolutely have to have in order to do the digital nomad lifestyle, like power to charge our laptops, for instance, we would have been better if we had like a jackery and we had the little things like the table and the chairs to put out. We had none of those things, so it made trying to continue our normal lifestyle a lot more difficult.
Yeah, rather than being like, okay, this is a whole new experience and we should just embrace it as like a week of adventure, we were like frustrated and annoyed that we couldn't do what we normally do in the van in the car.
It also didn't help that it was pretty gloomy the first 4 days that we were out there, and then the day that we got the hotel, that's the first day it became nice out.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of bad luck, a little bit of bad mindset.
Yeah, we came into it with the wrong mindset, with the wrong plan.
And also just exhausted.
Completely.
Like, we're coming off this super big high of being in Alaska. We, like, hustled to get the van over to TOTE to get it shipped. We had a horrible flight back to Washington. And then we're like, okay, let's go, like, car life. And we just, like, weren't ready for it.
And we normally have a very good positive outlook on things, and I still have a positive outlook on car life, and I think if we just would have treated it a little bit differently, we would have had a lot better of an experience. We're not complaining, we're simply telling you what we did wrong.
The way that we organized it was actually pretty smart, and I think that the way that we did it super cost effectively by going to Goodwill and thrift stores to purchase the items that we needed to make it work was also super smart.
Hell yeah, I agree with that totally. I think that the main thing of it is if you're going to just go and camp out in a car, it's doable for sure, and it's affordable, and it's easy.
And if you're just like going on vacation and you want to do it out of a rental car, like someone was like, oh, we did that all over Australia, or we met some people who were doing it all over Alaska, and like cool. Like if we were just trying to like vacation, it would have been different.
I would have definitely got a little bit bigger of a vehicle too. The great thing about this vehicle is that it is wonderful when it comes to fuel mileage. It only has a 14-gallon tank, so it doesn't cost a lot of money to fill up the tank, which is really, really helpful if you're going to travel.
Especially compared to the van.
Yeah. So if you're going to travel, it's a great way to go. But if you can find something just a little bit bigger, it might be worth it.
Yeah. Our week of rental car life, it was a learning experience.
I wouldn't call it a total fail. I would call it a slight fail. And I'm okay with failure, because one thing about failure is that's when you learn the most about a situation and yourself. So you really have to dig down inside and see what you did wrong, learn how to fix it, and then come back from it just a little bit stronger.
So now we need to go take everything that we purchased from the thrift stores. We're going to redonate it back to the thrift stores so that somebody else can use it. It's all really good stuff. And then tomorrow...
And you think about it, they get to make a double profit on it.
Right? And then tomorrow we are going to get Olive back. We are super stoked and ready for our next adventure.
I can't wait to get the van back. Can't wait to get Olive back.
Heading to the check-in font so we can find Olive.
Balls,
I could see her. She's like buried in those vans over there. I'm so excited.
Get Olive back. We're getting Olive back. Yeah. Alex and Frankie don't know how to act. Yeah. Give it to me, girl. You take over that one. I'm gonna take over Olive. Little Olive. She's right there. She's so close yet so far.
I still remember your number. Can say those digits by heart. With that first drink of the summer, I think about where you are. I dialed 235, are you alive? How I miss our late night drives in 4-6.
I'm so happy to be back in the van. It's only been a week, but it feels like a million years.
All right, everything's out of the car. The van is a complete mess, so we have a lot of organizing to do.
I don't know how we ended up with all this stuff that we had literally carried on our back and can't, oh my God! What a mess. Oh, that's not Tote's fault, that's our fault.
Yeah, everything came back beautifully from Tote. We are so happy with our experience with you guys. Thank you so much for taking such great care of us. And yeah, we're excited to be back in the lower 48. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it was such a relief not to have to do the big drive. It was such a relief to keep the miles off the truck. And we are just stoked to be able to get to our next adventure now.
Just think about this. It's 5,000 miles that we've saved by using Tote.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
It's a lot of miles. That's a whole oil change.
But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see what happened in Alaska, be sure to check these videos out over here. And if you want to see where we're going next, hint, it's Idaho Hot Springs. Come and follow the channel.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube. Thank you for coming to visit us at Tote. Thank you for all the business that these lovely customers are giving us, and I hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Oh, you too.
I'm Derek, by the way.
You are the most awesome.
Thank you. Most people call me the loud guard, but I like most awesome as well. Thank you. We treated you well in there.
Absolutely. Everything was wonderful.
Good. I love the video.
Oh,
I love what you guys had to share.
Good.
What a nice website.
Oh, thank you so
and
much.
just the whole journey I love. Just like, I want to go with them. Really. Welcome back.
We love you so much, Derek. Thank you so much.
good to
Have
see
a great
you.
day.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.